Alright. Surprised to see me here, Guardian? Yeah, that's right. Your old pal the Drifter knows you found my little stash of encrypted communications between these two, let's call them gentlemen for manners' sake. I figured it was time for me to give you a little wisdom of my own in between these Gambit of recordings. Let's get one thing straight. The Vanguard may pretend they are okay with you wielding the darkness, but against another Guardian, let's just say they aren't too thrilled. What I'm getting at here is that you aren't going to be making any friends running this stuff. Why am I telling you all about this build then? Well, you know that me and the higher-ups already don't get along. We're not on the friendliest terms. So maybe a little controversy over in Shaq's Crucible can give me some needed privacy to take care of my own business. First off, you're gonna need this little number. Amanda likes to call it the Chappy, and I think that fits it well. With this baby gripped in your hands, you can reach out and touch targets from places that no shotgun should ever be capable. It handles pretty nicely too, and personally, I'm a big fan of its road-borne trait, which makes this thing even more like a sniper rifle than it already was. Fortunately for your opponents, the Chappy can't reach all of its targets, so that's where your skills as a hunter comes in. Let me ask you something, brother. Have you ever seen a Guardian lose all hope even behind an armored helmet? Maybe not? Would you like to? Well, then I have the perfect armor piece for you. The Mask of Bakris is one of the only surviving relics of the Height of the Darkness' strength in the Crucible. Slap this thing on, and watch as your fellow Guardians struggle to figure out what parallel universe you're from and where you're going. Pop out on the other side and introduce them to your Chappy, and boom! You got yourself a dead Guardian on your hands. Feel free to string as many kills with Roadborne as you like, but the fun's gotta end eventually. Thankfully, it's not gonna be in the way your targets may like. I snagged this little bad boy out of the hands of some unfortunate soul on Mars. Poor bastard had a run-in with one too many Cabal, I suppose. It's one of those Ikelos weapons the Warmind zealots won't shut up about. This particular one's got tap the trigger and dynamic sway, with a range masterwork. You run this alongside that Chappy of yours, and there isn't many encounters you won't be able to handle up close. Damn thing kills in under 1/7 of a second. Brother, if that doesn't sell you, then I don't know what will. Even if you miss your shot with your Chappy, with the right mods for dexterity, you could switch fast enough that it may not even matter. Personally, I'm a big fan of making my shots unflinching and easy targeting while I'm at it. While we're talking about mods, you know how Shax is always going about throwing more grenades? Well, we're gonna give him exactly what he wants. Now, while your dodge with Bakris may be delayed because of the light shift, giving yourself a little bit of extra energy to your grenade with the bomber mod is gonna be quite handy for what the Drifter's got planned for you, brother. Hell, you may have already noticed that I'm surviving things I shouldn't be in this recording. Wondering why? Well, you might want to take a good long look at the Whisper of Chains fragment. With this, you can cut down the damage taken from other Guardians by 25%. The darkness sure wasn't lying when it said it was powerful. In case you were napping in elementary school, that means that all incoming damage is only 75% of its maximum power. This means you could survive a whole bag of bullets and shake yourself off like nothing happened. Hell, even my good old trust has got to hit you in the head 5 times before it can take you down. So we're gonna make sure you always keep a stasis shard near you, Otherwise, the Whisper of Chains fragment isn't gonna do anything. So, make sure you run the Whisper of Shards alongside this build. If you're smart about tearing down your crystals after a fight, you can keep a pretty good stream of grenade energy coming. You can even run this with the Whisper of Torment, so you can punish your enemies when they shoot at you with a little more grenade energy in your pocket. Just don't bite off more than you can chew. It should go without saying, but we are pairing this whole cocktail with a garnish of the aspect of winter. This thing grants even more powerful grenades. As for what grenade to actually run, brother, have a field day. Personally, I'm a big fan of the Dusk Field, as not only is no Guardian expecting you to get damage resist from that tiny shard that pops out in the center, but also you can pretty much guarantee yourself some room to breathe when you're standing inside it. However, I think another great choice is the Glacier Wall. That damn grenade, paired with the Shadow Dive aspect, has claimed more lives than the Architects at this point. Now I know you're enjoying these little recordings, and the Drifter wants to keep giving them to you. But they aren't the easiest thing to hunt down. You hit that subscribe button and share this with your other Guardians, and I'll make sure the correspondence keeps flowing. Double cross me, and, well, just ask Shadow of Yore how that turned out. Make sure you do your damnedest to cause some ruckus in the Crucible for me. Keep the Vanguard off my back, and I'll keep Shax off yours. What do you say? Sound like a good deal?
How's it going, folks? Crit Magnet here once again. Decided to do things a little bit differently this time
by revealing that it was Drifter all along. He's the little rat.
Anywho, as per usual, remember to like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, check out the Twitch for some live action goodness. There's also a Twitter to keep up to date, as well as a Discord that is always active. If you want to support TDT, there is a Patreon linked in the description below, and yeah, please continue to support us, because this is fun, and again, I like doing this. Please let me continue doing this.
Sometimes my mere imagination is enough to manifest the new patch notes out of thin air. So, how y'all feel about green beans? Mobilizing fire team for Operation, Baby Dog?
You want some beefy hot dogs?
Stay strapped, or get clapped.